What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm going to be doing an update on SOFI Stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what news might be the driver for this asset for upcoming weeks. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video about 5 days ago, somewhere at this point, and my main assumption was that we were in consolidation phase and we clearly had a couple of ranges of support. One of them is at about $6.9 mark, it is this swing low, and the second range of resistance is about $7.93 mark. And the main sign of its upcoming trend should be the breakout below the range of support or above the range of resistance. On top of that, I showed you this line, this arrow, that is nothing else but the short position of algorithms who entered their position right here. And let me explain you that algorithms are adding to their position based on just swing low and swing high. They use 50 to 65% retracement. They accumulate this position to this point, and their price target is right here at negative 0.236. And this is the confluence with this bottom, the bottom of its previous price section, and we also have several touches of $6.5 mark previously. And this might be the major range of support. But so far, we definitely had a decent opportunity to enter long position with a tight stop loss right here. And I didn't encourage you to do so, but it was quite interesting risk to reward ratio. We had about 7% of downside potential with about 26, almost 27% of upside potential. And for now, we have very good movement to the upside. And guys, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. And so far, there is not so many people inside this community. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you. And this is pretty much one-on-one training for the price of $450 a month, but for the price of just $35 a month. So I think it is quite fair deal. And let's continue with the fundamental news. What was the main news that pushed the price of this asset higher? And as you can see, we tried to break this range of support that I marked previously. And if I switch, we are on hourly time frame. If I switch to 4 hours time frame, we have nothing more than just 1 week below the $7.1 mark, and it is a very bullish sign. On top of that, the volume for this movement to the upside is quite high compared to previous one. And if you want to add to your position, in a minute I will show you what should you do. So, what is the reason of this movement? Let me show you this. Needham and Company LLC just yesterday made their initial coverage on SOFI, and they set a buy rating with a price target of $10 mark, which is about 38.9% of upside potential from current levels. And definitely it is a good sign for this company. If you take a look on their comments, we are on barrels.com, and let me quote to this. Needham analysts led by Kyle Patterson initiated coverage of SOFI stock with a buy rating and a $10 price target on Wednesday. SOFI began as a lender focused on refinancing debt, but now operates through 3 segments: lending, which includes student, personal and home loans, financial services, and technology platform. We view SOFI as a long-term winner in the digital lending and neobank space, largely due to its focus on prime and super prime consumers and possession of a full banking license, which we believe provides the company superior unit economics and compared to other consumer finance platforms that focus on lower income borrowers and or lack a banking license, the Needham analysts road. And I have to say that $10 mark is quite a round number by itself, and it might be a very interesting point of control, because if you take a look on the price chart, from the current range, we don't have a lot of room to move to the downside, but we have huge room to grow to the upside. And definitely, if you take a look on the list of institutional investors, and first of all, I want to show you this chart. It is the institutional ownership of SOFI stock, and here you can see that the month of March has the highest level of institutional ownership, basically from the end of 2022, from November of 2022. And definitely, this is quite a good sign in general, especially if you take a look on this consistent growth on institutional ownership of this company. And if you take a look on the list of investors themselves, you can see that we can make a conclusion that more and more companies cautiously buying this stock. For example, Vanguard added to their position just 3 days ago about 6%, and their total position becomes $4.123 million. And in general, we have more green rows than the red ones. This means more and more institutional investors are buying this stock, and they have a very good intention to hold the stock for at least 12 to 18 months. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, I have to say that this range of $6.5 is still on the table as the major range of support, because it is an algo trade for algorithms from the very beginning of this year. And it is the range of support from its previous price action. We didn't break it back in October and November of 2023, and we are quite closer to this point, and that is why we still have decent chances to make a breakout above the ranges of resistances. But the major range of support is right here, which is lowering our downside potential in worst case scenario to less than 14%. And if this asset will have a reaction on upcoming sessions, if we'll have some pullback, definitely it might be a decent opportunity for you to invest in this asset for at least 12 to 18 months. On top of that, guys, let me remind you that a lot of analysts think that we might see the rate cuts from Federal Reserve in June or July. We have more than 61.3% of chances to see these actions, and that is why the price of neobanks and of financial services might be even higher, especially around the mid of summer of this year. So guys, what should you do if you want to enter your short-term position? For short-term traders, definitely you should have more confirmation of its trend, because for the last for the last 2 weeks, we don't have any significant movements of this asset. We have to break the range of resistance at about $8 mark, or we have to break the range of support at about $7.1 mark. And as long as these two ranges hold, we cannot conclude and we cannot assume which direction this asset might go in the short-term perspective. Guys, for the long term, I have no doubts that we might hit much higher targets, and it is a very lucrative asset for the upcoming year. But in the short-term perspective, I have a lot of doubts of its upcoming breakout. That is why just stay cautious, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and in this case you will not miss my next video. And in about 5 to 7 days I will do another update on SOFI, and I will show you what should we expect in the near-term perspective. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.